Welcome, I'm your host, Claire Bradley, the Anger Management Coach. In this podcast, I'll share with you tips, techniques and strategies to cope with anger in a healthy and constructive way. Whether you struggle with anger yourself or you have to deal with someone who does, this podcast is for you. Each week, I'll bring you expert interviews, inspiring stories and practical advice on how to control the flame and live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn how to master your emotions and take charge of your anger. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Anger Management Coach podcast. I'm Claire Bradley, your host and certified NLP coach. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's crucial for anyone dealing with anger issues. How to implement behaviour change around anger, not just in the moment of an outburst, but as a 24/7 lifestyle. Before we get started, I want to remind you that you can reach out to me at any time via email at claire@angermanagementcoach.co.uk, and Claire is spelled CLARE. Or you can join our private Facebook group, the Anger Management Coach Community Support, for tips, resources and a supportive community. So let's talk about anger. We've all been there, feeling that sudden rush of heat, the pounding heart, the urge to lash out. Anger is a natural emotion, but when it becomes a frequent and uncontrollable part of our lives, it can cause serious damage to our relationships, careers, and overall well-being. You might have heard about various strategies to manage anger in the moment, like counting to 10, taking deep breaths, or walking away from the situation. These are great tools and can certainly help in de-escalating a situation. But here's the thing, these strategies are just the tip of the iceberg. To truly transform how you handle anger, you need to make behaviour change a continuous and daily practice. Let's start with understanding what continuous behaviour change means. It's not about flipping a switch when you feel anger arising. It's about rewiring your responses, habits and mindset so that managing anger becomes a second nature. You need to integrate new behaviours and attitudes into your life 24/7, not just in a moment of crisis. One key aspect of this continuous change is self-awareness. You need to constantly check in with yourself and recognise your triggers before they escalate. This means paying attention to your emotions, thoughts, and physical sensations throughout the day. Are you feeling stressed, anxious, or frustrated? Identifying these feelings early on can help you address them before they turn into anger. Now let's talk about some practical ways to cultivate this kind of self-awareness and continuous behaviour change. Mindfulness practices incorporate mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. This can be as simple as spending 5 minutes each morning focusing on your breath or doing a quick body scan to check in with how you're feeling. Over time, these practices can help you become more attuned to your emotional state and more capable of managing it. Journaling. Keep an anger journal where you write down instances when you felt angry. Reflect on what triggered the anger, how you responded, and what you could do differently next time. This exercise can provide valuable insights and help you recognise patterns in your behaviour. Positive self-talk. Replace negative, self-defeating thoughts with positive affirmations. For example, instead of thinking, I can't handle this, tell yourself, I am in control of my emotions. Repeating positive statements can gradually shift your mindset and reduce the intensity of your anger. Healthy lifestyle choices, regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep can have a huge impact on your emotional health. When your body is well nourished and rested, you're less likely to feel irritable and more capable of managing stress. Continuous learning. Engage in ongoing education about anger management. Read books, listen to podcasts, or attend workshops. The more you know about anger and how to handle it, the better equipped you'll be to make lasting changes. Remember, changing your relationship with anger is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires dedication, patience, and a willingness to look deep at your habits and thought patterns. It's not just about having strategies in your back pocket for when things go wrong. It's about embodying a calmer, more controlled version of yourself every single day. I know this can sound overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. Reach out for support, whether it's through coaching, therapy, or support groups. Our private Facebook group, the Anger Management Coach Community Support, is a great place to start. You'll find people who understand what you're going through and can offer encouragement and advice. So to wrap up on today's episode, I want to leave you with a challenge. Over the next week, choose one of the strategies we've discussed, whether it's mindfulness, journaling, positive self-talk, healthier lifestyle choices, or continuous learning, and commit to practicing it daily. Notice how it affects your mood, your reactions, and your overall sense of well-being. And remember, I'm here to help, and I'd love to hear your responses and how this has helped you. If you've any questions or you need personalised advice, don't hesitate to email me at claire@angermanagementcoach.co.uk. And remember, Claire is spelled Clare. Together, we can make anger management a seamless and natural part of your life. Thank you for joining me today on the Anger Management Coach podcast. Stay mindful, stay positive, and keep striving for that continuous change. Until next time, please do take care. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this episode and learned some useful tips on how to manage your anger in a healthy way. If you've been affected by anything in the podcast, or if you want to share your feedback or questions, please email claire@angermanagementcoach.co.uk and I'll be happy to hear from you and offer you more support.